Hey, Dad.
What?
Weren't we supposed to go over Uncle Jeff's?
Yeah, I decided not to.
You decided not to? What do you mean you decided not to? I thought we figured out that it was him. You know, we're supposed to go confront him?
Yeah, I decided I'm not going to do that. Call me. Dang, they are so good. No, when I was at work, Aunt Terry, Uncle Jeff had saw my video, and he was pissed off that we went inside the building.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, the skin.
I guess really it makes more sense than not.
Yeah, he was mad. And the way she was acting, I don't think it's Tom. I don't. Damn it! Freaking ants! Hey, come over here. The ants aren't over here. Ooh. Look at these huckleberries. Well, these are wild blueberries. Anyway, so she got a she had said that he was mad, and the way she was acting, I was like, you know, I don't think it's him. Plus, I don't know if you noticed, but the way Joe was acting and the way he's been acting, did you notice that he said somebody planted these here? Or it looks like somebody planted these here or something?
I did notice that when I was going through it in post.
Right. Why would he say that?
Yeah, that's
and
a good
why
question.
did he? And it was his idea to go to the dumpster. He's also the one that found the clues almost everywhere as we went so far. The one clue was over his house. You know, I just have this feeling that Joe's been doing this whole thing. He's setting us up. So it's like, it can't be Jeff. And besides that, Tom, they left for Chicago at 2 o'clock today. So I can't. They have a wedding to go to, so.
Well, at least we can think of it this way. If nothing happens while they're gone, then, well, we know that they're completely exempt. Because how could they do it if they're gone?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's Joe. Without a doubt.
Amazon.
Oh,
I recognize that weird noise anywhere.
that is a weird sound.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
Sounds like
Amazon van's reverse noise.
Sounds like a duck being strangled or something.
You'd think that they would just stick with a classic beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
and now it's
But yeah, so I'm thinking that Joe's doing this whole thing right now, and he has to have somebody else in on it. It can't be just him. But it's like he's setting us up for something. I don't know why he's not telling us. Excuse me if I have
even like
blueberry skin
to
on
further
me.
facilitate that though, the you figure after he came out of the pool, he immediately went over there, like ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
You could have easily gotten to the thing first.
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. He went over there by himself to the dumpster.
You could easily have.
He had enough time to do anything he wanted to. He's been able to. Matter of fact, everywhere as we've been so far, he's had opportunities to set us up every single time.
You want to flip your hat around? I can't really see your eyes.
Well, I won't be able to look at you. My red is burnt. See? I can't even see. I'm blind now. Are you happy? You see what you did to me?
You got sunglasses. Here, look.
Yeah, why don't you stand over there? Stand next to that bush.
I'm gonna stand right here. Thank
I
you.
still can't see.
Well,
But
that.
don't you agree, though, it's awful fishy?
Yeah, a lot of things don't really add up.
I think Kevin feels the same way. I think that's why Kevin pushed him in the pool. 'Cause I think Kevin, or
Well, that could
Kevin's
be.
on his side and trying to throw me off.
So Joe's trying to do like the pity play.
Yeah.
What was me? I got pushed in the pool.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think that this whole thing has been concocted by Joe. And maybe he has JT working with him. Because, I mean, JT's always, you know, he's always up for pranking somebody. I can't imagine who else Joe could actually get. He's not going to get Weber. Weber's not going to be on his side. But then again, maybe he would.
They were on each other's side once.
Yeah.
It's very possible that they do it again unless
for this long. And I mean, come on. Weber hasn't been here for how many weeks now? Because he said that he had diverticulitis. I didn't see him in the hospital or anything like that, but I really believe him.
Yeah, that's a little too specific to just make up.
It's not even that. It's demented. Why would you make something like that up to somebody?
Yeah.
So my money is that Joe's doing this whole thing, trying to make us think that they're not blueberries, they're wild cherries.
We got all sorts of fruit here, don't we?
Yeah, but that you don't want to eat them.
Why, they're toxic?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I tasted one time and it was pretty disgusting. I know there's cyanide in the bark of it, so I wouldn't think that the berries are good. But I mean, like these. I mean, this is the best crop I've ever gotten of the wild blueberries, and that's why I'm out here eating these things, man. This is like my, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been out here an awful lot.
Well, that's what I do. I just eat blueberries and huckleberries.
Just straight off the bushes. So
anyway, we couldn't win over there anyway because they're not home. But I had decided like a couple days ago, I'm like, I'm not going over there. Because, like I said, Aunt Terry can be a bitch sometimes, I'm telling you.
Well, I remember the first time when Uncle Jeff actually was behind things.
Yeah. Oh, she did act like... But she didn't know about it, I don't think.
Right. So, there's like that shadow of doubt, but it's kind of eclipsed by Joe's suspicious behavior.
Yeah, but the thing... Yeah. I just think it's Joe. I mean, I really think everything points to him. I could be wrong. It could be Jeff. But it's like, oh, dang it.
What if it wound up being both of them?
Well, no, here's what I'm thinking, Tom. He's not coming after me now. He's going after Joe, obviously. He said Humpty Dumpty.
Well, that's true.
So it's Joe, so I'm not even going to sweat it. Let him just go after Joe and get Joe right now. Why not? And then we'll see.
Yeah, good point.
And let's take notice to see how bad it gets. Like if it's just like little things like, oh, somebody spray painted my car, or somebody did this or that, or somebody put soap on my doorknob, or something, all this lame crap. You know what I mean? Then I know that it's Joe, because he's not going to do something bad to himself. You know?
Right.
So I'm not worried about it. I really think that because the focus is on Joe, we'll kind of play along with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we won't make a big deal. Like if he tells us this, that, or the other thing, we just won't be like, oh my gosh, Tom, run. Oh, wait a second.
Run right to the blueberries.
I'm sorry, it just stared right at me.
Uh-huh.
You know what's weird? I picked some earlier today too, and it's like, they keep getting ripe.
Well, yeah, fruit does that.
Yeah, throughout the day. It's amazing how many... I have a container in the refrigerator too.
Yeah, I saw that. Are you like planning on doing anything with that, or is that just there for your enjoyment?
It's my enjoyment. Stay away from them.
Well, I have some if I want to.
They don't have Tom's name written on there.
They don't have your name written on it either. What?
What?
Is that a bee that just... That looks like a bee.
Anyway, so I think that's what we're gonna do now. Just play it cool. Right? And just...
Yeah, the way we know Joe, he'll slip up eventually.
Yeah, well that's what I don't understand. It's like, just come clean. And then...
Unless he already did slip with the whole planning him thing.
Well, I think he did. I mean, think about it.
I think he did too.
I think that was, you know, when you were editing and you said, hey Dad, look at this, you know, and watch the video. When I watched and I got to the end, I was like, because I wanted to see if Joe had any tells or Kevin did. And Kevin is... Oh, God, he's another one. He's got to be in on it with Joe, because he laughs way too much at everything that happens or anything that's said that has anything to do with...
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think it was just Kevin.
You think it's just Kevin?
No, I mean, like, I think like that is Kevin. Like he just laughs at everything. I wouldn't be surprised if he might have been in on maybe one or two of them, but I don't think that he's
well,
like
that's what
in
I'm saying.
deep.
That's precisely my point. Joe can't do this stuff alone because Joe was with us sometimes when certain things happen. So in order for Joe to do that, and Kevin was too, so I think there's more than even two. That's why I think JT is the wild card in all this. I don't think it's Uncle Jeff. Maybe Uncle Jeff did have something to do with maybe a couple things. Maybe it's Uncle Jeff, JT, Joe, and Kevin.
We can't forget Aunt Jackie in all this.
Well, that's a good point because Aunt Jackie, yeah, it could be Aunt Jackie too. See, this is, stop bringing.
It's not my phone.
Oh, it's Joe. Huh. Yo, what's up? What?